This castle is huge. So before we start today's vlog, I just want to give you a bit of an update on the tea and coffee saga. If you remember yesterday, we thought we had coffee in our apartment, but it turned out to be filter coffee and there was no filter. So we bought instant coffee. But when I went to make it this morning, it turns out that it was also filter coffee. So we've gone without coffee for 2 days in a row. Well, I say coffee, I mean, I'm a coffee drinker, Dale's a tea drinker. And we meant to get milk so he can have some tea, but we've kind of forgotten to do that so far.
So today we're going to go to Malbork Castle. We're going to get the train there, but at first we're in dire need of a coffee and a tea.
This way.
So we're having a little bit of a problem getting the right train ticket. I think I figured it out, but we'll see in a minute.
Run. Yeah, we've not got long, we've got like 5 minutes.
So for some reason the ticket machine downstairs in the station didn't work, but the one in the ticket office did. So I've got to run. We made it. Just.
Quickly booking our place in Warsaw because we're going there tomorrow, but we haven't actually got anywhere to stay yet. Hopefully they'll accept. I've requested it, but we have to wait for them to accept, so fingers crossed we have somewhere to stay.
What's it called? Malbork.
Malbork.
Cool. So we made it to Malbork. Unfortunately it has started raining.
Maybe we should have checked the weather before deciding to visit a castle today. I'm just really happy that we didn't miss the train, and we've got time for coffee before we head to the castle. Dale's currently filming me on his phone because it's raining really heavily, even under this tree. We're not sure how much we're going to be able to film of the castle because we don't know how much of it is outside and how much is inside, but we'll do our best. Maybe some of the bits will be on a phone, or maybe we'll just take the mic off and do like a voiceover or something. Not sure.
The rain eased up enough for us to film using our camera, but the steady drizzle meant we had to film from under our jackets most of the time.
Malbork Castle is a marvel of medieval workmanship. Built in the 13th century by the Teutonic Knights, it's an impenetrable fortress that's never successfully been invaded. This makes sense when you consider its intricate defence system and ability to house over 3,000 soldiers.
Although we wish we'd visited it on a sunny day, the rain created a mysterious atmosphere that took us right back to the Middle Ages and what life in the castle was like during those times. When we got to Malbork Castle, we got given these headsets to wear. It's an audio guide that gives you loads of facts and helps you find your way around the castle. Also, I have to apologise for the audio on this video. We haven't been able to put the microphone on because of the rain. What's been your favourite part of the castle, Izzy?
My favourite? How well defended it is. Like, well, it was never invaded, so that obviously it worked, but there's 40 kilometres worth of moat here. Nobody is getting through that. What was your favourite fact about the castle?
but there's 700 doors in the entire castle, just like this one. Would have been really weird if somebody opened the door then.
All the signs are in Polish, obviously, but we think this is the floor where the knights of the Teutonic Order actually lived, because it's a lot more richly adorned than the floors below. The Teutonic Knights' quarters were beautiful. It's obvious that they kept the best rooms for themselves. It was really interesting to see how they would have lived nearly 800 years ago.
Next, we explored the chapel. As the most important part of the castle, it was nestled in the inner courtyard. A huge building, it was full of stained glass and grand religious art.
Here, we were trying to film a bit to camera in a sheltered part of the castle, but we kept getting interrupted, so we gave up and moved somewhere else. We were trying to head to the last part of the tour, but it looked like the audio guide was trying to take us through a locked door. So we spoke to someone, and after a few bits of confused Google translating, we found out that that part of the tour is unfortunately closed. We're not sure what we're going to do now. Maybe get a coffee, maybe head back to Gdansk. Kind of limiting because of the rain, so it'd be good to just sit somewhere and work out what to do for the rest of the afternoon.
So we're finally back in Gdansk and it's time to get some food.
We found a restaurant and TripAdvisor that serves traditional Polish dumplings, and it's located in the old town, which is where we were yesterday, and it's really pretty there. But most importantly, it looks really cheap. So many dumplings, I don't know which to go for. Dumplings with cheese, beef, pork, sauerkraut, spinach, smoked salmon. Oh, sweet dumplings. These dumplings look amazing. They're really fancy dumplings, they're plated really nicely. This one's pork, and it's got a creamy mushroom sauce. And this one is cottage cheese, I think with pork belly and potato. I'm going to try this one first because I can smell the mushroom and it smells great. Really good. They're packed full of pork. Sometimes I find there's too much of the pastry, rum dumplings, but these have a lot of filling. And the mushroom sauce is so good, it's really creamy. It's the kind of sauce you might get with a steak or something. Very good. Now we try this one. The cheese is quite subtle with this one. It's like cottage cheese and potato inside the dumplings. And these bits on the top are all pork belly. Pretty good.
You said this was pork belly on top, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Let's try this one. Oh my god, that's so good. The cheese isn't that strong, so it's quite a subtle flavour. But then the pork belly is smoked, so you get the flavour of the smoked belly, the smoked pork belly, and then the cheese coming through. That's really good.
Back to our place to go to bed because, as you can probably see, it's dark outside and we've got to get up really early in the morning to get the train to Warsaw. Although we have a bit of a problem, they didn't confirm our booking on Airbnb.
Oh, they're still not confirmed it?
No, so we don't actually have anywhere to stay tomorrow. I think maybe we should give it till the morning and see if they confirm, and then if they don't, we can perhaps book somewhere else.
Maybe.
Anyway, we'll pick the vlog back up in the morning on the train to Warsaw.